how to deal with procrastination and do the impossible, how to start doing impossible things in your life. How do you not fear? How do you conquer procrastination? And how to do the impossible in your life. What are you saying to yourself every day? What you will fill if I ask you the questions to fill the following lines, and I am ... What? I'm a conqueror. I'm an educator. I am a businessman. I am a life coach. I'm a father, and I am a motivator. This is Dr. Binu Peniel. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel if you have not done it. See you every week with the new topics to enhance your potential and develop your personality. Do you know 20% of the world population is identified as master procrastinators? They constantly put off the things they need to do, telling themselves the false promises. I have seen a lot of people who wanted to write their first book, or start their dream job, or start their dream business. And I'm going to tell you 3 steps in this video to deal with procrastination and how to do the impossible in your life. There is a Japanese secret to overcome procrastination that is called Kaizen, Kaizen, which comes from 2 root words, Kai and Sen. Kai means change. The second word, Sen, means wisdom or good. This simply means good change or wisdom for change. You should not change your life spontaneously, but slowly and wisely. This only takes a minute of your life. How easy it is, isn't it? But you need to do it every day at a certain time of the day. Just as a minute to think about what kind of change you want in your life. Don't say to me that you don't have a minute for yourself. Kaizen is a Japanese term that is explained as an incremental, continuous improvement to change your life. Focus on more small changes you can make and stick with it consistently, and it will improve your life drastically. In the Western world, in contrast to the Asian mindset, we have lived taking great efforts for any undertakings. You need to you need to have a sense of victory and a sense of success to move forward. Any great victory comes to us from continuous efforts and or process. Every minute of your life is like a grain of sand falling through an hourglass. Every one of us know what an hourglass is. Once they are gone for good, and it will never return. That's how we need to see time. Those who are pilots, they know the concept called a point of no return. A point of no return. A point of no return for a pilot is when you cannot fly back to the starting point. You don't have enough fuel, for example, to fly back to the original destination. If you have chartered a flight from New York to Dubai, for example, you have crossed the midway point. The pilot knows that you are entering into a point of no return. They don't have enough fuel to fly back to the original destination where they have started from originally. In life, it is the same. Many of us are running our life at a stage in which we are at a point of no return. Many of us are too busy for productivity in our life. Procrastination is visible everywhere. Procrastination is an action of delaying or postponing something or to put off intentionally and habitually. This is mostly done by people who have faulty sense of time. Procrastination is linked to difficulty in managing distress or unpleasant feelings towards the task. Procrastination can lead to increased stress, health problem, and poor performance. It is very much related to lack of self-confidence. It is also related with guilt, shame, and lack of self-belief. Sometimes it could be because of the lack of clarity about life and life purpose or life mission. Why? The question of why. Some people develop a behavioral pattern that they only function under stress. Our education system has created procrastinating behavioral patterns. We only study when the exam comes. We are preparing for the exam. We are not being wired to work hard naturally. There should be some kind of pressure needed. We have carried that same understanding to our working life and our beyond our school life. There should be some kind of pressure needed. Our mind has this tendency to avoid short-term pain. Remember, where there is no pain, there is no gain, which is opposite to this. I have heard people talking about writing their first book. They often say, I will do it next week, next month, next year, and keep going. Stop coming up with excuses. Have you heard people saying, I need to wait until I have time? Until I take the retirement? I work better under pressure. I don't have deadline for this project, etc. So on and so forth. I also have seen the perfectionistic personalities waiting for the perfect order to produce. Perfection is a subjective reality, my friends. It is not an objective reality. Start being better each day in each task rather than being perfect. That's the reason I don't like this quote called practice make you perfect. Practice never make you perfect. Practice may make you permanent in fitting to that particular job that you are interested in. When you get your job done, that is when you are striving for excellence. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness all are part of our American dream or American life. Many times, many people don't reach their American dream because they are master procrastinators. Life is all about continuous process of improvement. It is not instant gratification. It is a mindset and a way of thinking that focused on improving processes while also seeking out a way to improve our lives of people. One small step can change your life. Just take that one little small tiny step. Think about what is your next small step in life. Every mile of race starts with a very small step. What extremely small step I can take to improve the way I reach my dream destination, my dream job, my dream business. This is called Kaizen way, a Japanese way of life. One small step can change your life for better. There was an old saying in the Indian language, you can eat an elephant one bite at a time. The first steps towards your Kaizen way of life is identifying that small thing or doing that small little things today. Because you don't have control over yesterday or tomorrow. The second step is to start it correctly on time. Don't delay, don't wait. Finding something interesting in everything you are doing and making it a fun of doing it is the next step. The third step is to just do it no matter what the consequence is. Give yourself the courage to make it work for you. Work particularly for your way of or philosophy of working or your work culture. your idea of perfection. This is true in every part of our life. A small change will make a big change in a long term, in a long run. This is opposite to taking the big bold step. In human brain system, there is a part called amygdala, which focus on fear, anxiety, and stress. When those comes to our mind, our brain stop working. It just immediately jump to a short-term comfort. That is what technically happening in our brain when we talk about procrastination. Our system naturally jump into a short-term comfort. When the stress, anxiety, fear comes to our heart, our brain, our mind, we jump into short-term comfort. This is where the procrastination come into play. Originally, it was when the tiger attack, we run away, or we jump or climb up the tree. But now, when the deadline of the project approaches, we keep surfing the Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or some other places. With a small change, let me tell you, my friends, you will take a small step and build constructive habit. If you want to be successful in life, the only way to do is that you take a small step. Start asking small questions that are relevant to your next big success. Perfection is a subjective reality. Practice may make you permanent. Kaizen is every day, everywhere, and everyone's improvement. Good change or continuous improvement. Winston Churchill once said, to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. This is an approach to improve your quality of life, productivity in your life, or a way to reach your dream destination. Everyone needs to eliminate hard work. In other words, work smarter, not harder. It is also related to the goal that is smart, people often say. The goal should be smart. Specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timely. That's what SMART stands for. We all have instant gratification monkey in our life. Just like Tim Urban says, when the instant gratification monkey takes courage over our life or our brain, we want easy and fun. Instant gratification monkey lives in the present moment and has no memory of the past or experience of the past. There is no problem if you are living in the jungle, but you are living in the postmodern civilized world. Don't wait for the panic monster to wake up within you. There are two kinds of procrastination. One is in the situation when there is no deadline, and the other one is where there is a deadline. The long-term one, the panic monster will not wake up. Are you a spectator in your own life, or are you a participant in your own life? All of us are in this group. Do you have a good relationship with the deadline? If not, check your calendar. Do you have a life calendar? What is your relationship to procrastination today? Please comment below. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not done it. Stay tuned or stay on the healthy side or the educative side of your life. This is Dr. Binu Peniel coming to you every time with new topics for your personal development and for your personal health. Thank you for watching.